It is a game, maybe it's fair to say, before the season started, it wasn't one that jumped out, but given starts to the season, unbeaten starts, and in Stoke's case, a 100% winning record, there is a lot of anticipation about this lunchtime kickoff here at the Bet 365 Stadium. Well, unsurprisingly, Mark Robins opts for an unchanged side from the last league outing against Southampton in the last few days. Chris Mepham replaces Furlong, but whether he slots in at centre-back with George Campbell moving... So Mabama, having served that suspension in the League Cup, gets things underway for Stoke, and another West Brom delivery, and that is headed across goal, and well, it does present West Brom with this opportunity. Johansson tries to take control of it and has completely missed it. And Phillips has given West Brom the lead. A moment to forget for Johansson. And West Brom coming to Stoke City, who have won all of their games so far.
Very rare, especially the start to the season that he's had, which has been phenomenal. And this is just an individual error. I think the contact with Lawal as well, who's just in front of the goalkeeper, but he's going to deal with it. I think Johansson tries to take control of the situation and makes an absolute hash of it. Phillips reacts on the half volley, left foot, and steers it in really comfortably. Nice contact, but not one the Stoke goalkeeper will want to see again. Opportunity to be well set up and structured without the ball.
Well, here they come again with Johnston. Can he get a shot away? And it was a rather tame effort in the end, and comfortably takes.
Probably just looking to steer that towards the far corner.
Thomas. Johnston in a one-on-one scenario. Tries to go inside, and always that can cause some panic in a defence when Johnston's in that position, but Stoke City defended it well on this occasion.
I thought there was another touch in it there, maybe. It looked like he'd done Chamadou, and then Baker on the cover, I think, is the player that he deflected off. There was just maybe one or two little touches more for him to try and manipulate the ball and get a better look at Johansson's goal.
Cresswell exchanging passes with Thomas, who does deliver towards that back post area, and the save from Griffiths.
Put so much pace on it as a look as well. I'm sure he intends probably to go far post towards Manoff.
And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Manoff drifting in at the back post, and the keeper did his job.
Well, there you go. I think if you afford Sorba Thomas that type of space, he's one of the best deliverers of a football in the division, unquestionably. Griffiths, that's key there, doesn't go to ground, makes the save comfortably.
Good spell for Stoke here as Thomas goes again, but Campbell takes it from him and wins the side a throw in, and is greeted with. And of course they will be well aware that the 3 goals West Brom have conceded this season have all been from open play crosses. Well, Jeanneau has done well there, surrounded by a number of West Brom players, but ultimately they've given it away. But one back, Manoff, and he has support here. He opts to go central, he'll get it back. Manoff with the efforts, and Griffiths comfortably behind it.
It's his little bit of play. I think it's his 1-2 actually, ultimately. Yeah, sets it lovely for Manoff's left foot.
The flag was up. Styles does win quite a bit in the air, despite his height, but there is the half-time whistle, and his goal the difference. Nathaniel Phillips. We have seen glimpses of Nigel Gibbs, Demi Abea, members of the backroom staff, in the absence of Mason on the touchline.
or in Stoke's half has been really evident to me. This is a hard-working unit that Ryan Mason is nurturing.
Mowatt to Campbell, on to Phillips. Hegeba has just nudged Wilmot off the ball. Lowell to Wilmot. Cresswell looked for Junho, and now it is Seko. And that's an awkward touch, and it may let Stoke in here. Chance for the equaliser, and it's agonisingly off the post. How close he came to the equaliser.
Yeah, this is a brilliantly flighted ball. Doesn't get his body shape right, wants to go with the left foot, and I think it's just off the heels of Styles, who recovers to put a little bit of pressure.
That's a heavy touch, and Johansson finds the ball back with him, but Stoke successfully play their way out. It's Mbama. Thomas has come across to this side, try his luck against Styles, and he might get some joy here. He has delivered the cross towards Mbama. It falls for Junho. It was lacking the direction towards the target.
Yeah, a terrific attempt. To be interested to see if Thomas stays on that right-hand side now. Collects it brilliantly, and he's a fraction away from what would have been a wonderful equaliser. Seko, who started that move in a deep position for Stoke, he's starting to find his range, his passing range. Thomas with excellent wing play, and just cut across the ball, and the deviation took it away from the upright.
Thomas opts to go inside this time, and then tried to pick out Baker, and Thomas goes for goal, and Griffiths had to be alert just to...
Yes, an unorthodox save from the goalkeeper. It's a clever attempt from Thomas, but he doesn't get it towards the far corner, which I'm sure is what he was intending.
Campbell turns out of pressure from Manoff. Campbell will retrieve it again, this time in a much more advanced position. He's looked to get past Wilmot with ease. It's Campbell. What's he done here? And Price just couldn't quite get the meaningful contact on it, but Campbell enjoying himself.
Superb play. He's been brilliant, Campbell. This is his best moment in an attacking sense, and Price, I think, caught in two minds. Chamadou closing him down with aggression throughout the proceedings, just to push him a bit higher, to give Junho a little bit more support and a bit more of a goal threat for them collectively.
Well, that's fallen for Baker, and he didn't quite. And still Stoke can't get out, and it is indeed a first defeat of the season for Stoke City, inflicted by Ryan Mason's